What team do you think you'll be drafted by?
Probably the Washington Creamsicle or the Cream Cheeses.
I think you mean the Washington Nationals?
Yeah, whatever, yeah.
Well, they have Brian Schneider as their catcher right now, but he is getting old. Do you think you can wait a few more years before you can finally start?
Yeah, you know what, Brian Schnapper, he was good like 20 years ago, but I'm the fresh guy, everyone gonna be looking at me, you gonna remember who I am, you won't even know Brian Schnapper, I'm revolutionizing the MLB, you know what I'm saying, but I got tendonitis, so I can't play this season.
Well, considering catching is clearly your strong point, if you do become a
Yeah,
better
not right now, until I get a new glove.
That's true, yes. Well, before you get a new glove, do you think you would consider becoming an American League designated hitter if you get drafted by an American League team?
Yeah, American League, that don't even faze me, I don't even know what that is, to be honest with you, I'm just here with the Major League.
Well, glad to have you enter the 2007 draft. I have a few more questions for you. What number do you think you'll be? Number 39, or would you mind having another number?
Probably number 1, because I'm gonna be number 1 in MLB next year, and you're gonna know my number.
Alright. Sounds fair enough. Now, you said earlier that you needed a new glove. What brand of glove would you consider getting?
Probably Wilkins gloves. They used to make the coffee back in the '50s, but they're moving into the sports marketing and the gloves and stuff. And you know what I'm saying? I'm probably gonna get a Wilkins glove.
Wilkins is a good glove.
Yeah, they used to. Yeah, they're good.
If you can't become a catcher anymore because your knees give out, would you ever consider moving to first base?
No, I'll probably quit and open the deli.
What kind of deli do you think you'll open?
I'll probably meat deli.
Meat deli. A lot of baseball players are opening up their own restaurant franchises lately. David Ortiz has one in Framingham. Jose Canseco, I think, has one. Do you think you'll be more successful than them?
Yeah, I ain't gonna get old and crusty like them. I'ma stay good till I'm 80 years old. I'm gonna be hitting home runs. I'm gonna be Babe Ruth of Mexico.
I didn't realize you were Mexican.
Yeah, I'm a little Mexican and the Ecuadorian. But I grew up in the Bronx. Grew up back in the Bronx.
So, are you a Yankees fan or a Mets fan?
Probably, I think I like the New Jersey Nets better.
You like the New Jersey basketball team?
Yeah, I don't even like baseball no more.
Well, you do realize, that the New Jersey Nets moved to Brooklyn.
Yeah, but I'm still repping, New Jersey. It's right next to the house.
Okay. You mentioned.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand. You mentioned earlier that you don't like baseball anymore. Well, what is your primary reason for that?
I'm just trying to catch a little, get my arm back in shape, I got the tendonitis, and you can't get the tendonitis when you're trying to put up, slices of meat. Or cutting that pepperoni back in the deli. Can't have no tendonitis in that shoulder.
So what you're saying is you're going to play baseball and work at a deli at the same time?
Yeah, at the same time. Between practices, between innings, I'll go back, cut some pepperoni.
Well, you think you wouldn't have to work at a deli if you make so much money playing baseball?
Man, but I like cutting meat.
I understand.
Keep me in shape, you know what I'm saying?
What is your favorite deli meat?
Probably brisket, you know what I'm saying? It's nice, it's tender, it's red for the New Jersey Nets, Red Sox. They're all my favorite teams.
Well, your nickname is Brisket, so that would be understandably so if that was your favorite meat. Well...
Okay, yeah.
At what point in the draft do you think you'll be drafted? Top 10? Maybe top 15? Would you be disappointed if you dropped down to the second round?
I wouldn't even mind if I drafted 7th round, 6th round, whatever, as long as I'm on a team, I'm a team player. whatever they want me to do.
What happens if you're a backup?
I'll quit.
So what you're saying is you won't do what they want you to do as long as you play. Or as long as you play, you will be happy, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really need an attitude from the interview, if you know what I'm saying, but yeah.
I
Yeah.
apologize. Do you think it's a good idea to be in the minor leagues for a couple of years before you get bumped up to the majors, or do you
No, I
think
mean,
you're
I'm good
ready?
enough using the meat grinder. I think I got big enough arms I can catch a ball wherever they go. Yeah, major league or no league at all, deli league.
Okay, well, you're probably at least going to be double A, probably triple A, and at some point you will make it to the majors, maybe in your first year. Maybe you'll be drafted. If you're drafted early, you'll probably be in the majors in your first year, so that'll be good.
Yeah, I don't understand anything you just said, but I'm gonna win this season.
You're going to win all by yourself?
Yeah, I mean, if I don't get drafted to the Knicks, I'm probably just gonna start my own team, or quit baseball and start my deli.
Well, the disappointing thing about being drafted early is that you're not going to end up on a team that is producing very well in the wins column. How many wins do you think you can add to a team? 5, 10?
Well, I'm a versatile player. If I ain't catching, I can get up between pitches and I can start running bases if they want me to score some points for them. Or as soon as the guy, if it ain't a strike and I ain't catching it, I can go out. And I can go catch the ball too.
We have Donald Stewart.
I'm versatile.
We have Donald Stewart, the pitcher, entering this interview. What team do you think you'll be drafted by this year?
The dream team.
Would that be the Washington Nationals?
That'll be the Boston Red Sox.
Well, at the moment, Kurt Schilling is 39 years old. Tim Wakefield is 39 years old. It might be time for some new pitching prospects to come up there and really dice it out for the team. So that would be a good option. Hopefully he'll get drafted by the Red Sox. John Battista thinks he'll be drafted by the Washington Nationals.
I said the Knicks.
Oh, the Knicks? Okay.
The Knicks?
If things don't work out for the Boston Red Sox and your pitching career falls, do you think you'll work at the delicatessen with JB?
Absolutely.
Do you like cutting meat just as much as JB does?
I'm not kind of the meat guy. I like the bread.
Well, maybe you can work in the bread department and then JB can put the meat in.
Yeah. JB can pound the meat and I'll pound the bread.
Sounds good. Well, thank you for this interview, guys. I appreciate you taking your time to give us your feedback on the draft next year. Thank you and good night.